Let's discuss ways to troubleshoot common campaign issues. Low ROAS. ROAS is an essential metric for online advertising. It isn't the only metric you should be monitoring, but it does give you a good indication of campaign performance, especially for product listing ad campaigns. Track ROAS for campaigns and SKUs using the reporting feature to better optimize your campaigns. It's important to keep in mind that ROAS and other performance metrics can vary greatly depending on the category, region, and other parameters that may be unique to your brand or campaign. Use the following recommendations as a general guide, but reach out to your account manager or Promote IQ representative for a more personalized analysis if your campaign performance isn't meeting goals. If ROAS is below expectations, but your budget utilization is above 80%, your campaign is pacing well and spending through its budget, although it's not receiving the adequate amount of sales to drive return. This typically means that shoppers are clicking through your ad, but leaving the product detail page before making a purchase. If your campaign ROAS is low, but spend through is high, you can do one of two things to optimize for strong ROAS. First, reduce the product bid amount, but ensure it is still within the suggested bid range. Lowering your bid can improve your return without sacrificing spend through by reducing cost while remaining competitive. Or remove broader category targets to improve relevancy. Shoppers browsing more relevant subcategory levels are more likely to purchase. Just keep an eye on your budget utilization as this can be impacted by removing targets. If your ROAS is below expectations and your budget utilization is below 80%, this is an indicator that your campaign is not reaching adequate scale and has minimal engagement. In this case, consider introducing additional relevant SKUs to the campaign if possible, and additional targeting categories to broaden your reach, boost exposure, and increase opportunities for impressions and clicks. Under pacing. The pacing bar is the first indicator that a campaign is not set up correctly. Regularly check the pacing of campaigns to ensure appropriate budget spend through. Review the budget column within the campaigns menu and use the indicator bar to see which campaigns are not pacing correctly. Green indicates the campaign is pacing at or close to goal. Yellow indicates the campaign is off goal, and red indicates the campaign is significantly off goal. If your campaign is underspending or underpacing, consider the following. Product stockouts. Products that are sold out are not eligible for the Promote IQ auction. An underspending campaign can be an indicator that one or more of your selected products are no longer in stock, and you should adjust the campaign's product selection accordingly. In order for a product or SKU to be eligible and in stock in the Promote IQ platform, it must have available inventory associated. Another reason for underspending is limited target selection. If your campaigns are limited to a small number of targets, exposure on site will also be limited. Consider broadening your target selection to be eligible for more auctions and increase your exposure across the retailer's digital properties. Keep an eye on other performance metrics to monitor any impacts from broadening your targets. SKU selection. Your campaign may be underspending if it has too few products selected. This can result in your campaigns not being eligible for certain auctions and will contribute to low exposure on site, which lowers your chances of ads being clicked on site. Ensure you have enough products selected to support your campaign budget. And as a best practice, we recommend selecting a minimum of 6 SKUs and a maximum of up to 20 SKUs. If you have fewer than 6, select as many as you have available. Campaigns that are under pacing may not be winning enough auctions due to low bids. Open the campaign configuration menu for any of your underpacing campaigns to ensure that your bid is above the minimum for PLA and display banner campaigns, and double check that the product bids for PLA campaigns are between the suggested bid range. If your campaigns are still not pacing fast enough, continue to raise your bid to ensure competitiveness. Here is a competitive bid strategy to keep your PLA campaigns on track. Use the suggested bid range within Promote IQ as a guide. Remember that Promote IQ's suggested bid range represents the highest and lowest winning bids across your category over the past 24 hours. Bid at either the top of the suggested bid range or bid 50% of your item's price, whichever number is lower. This allows you to be as competitive as possible and win more auctions without a significant dip in ROAS. And confirm that you have selected between 6 to 20 SKUs as a best practice. Also check that the products selected are in stock, as they will not be eligible for the auction if they are sold out. Daily spend capping out. When the line graph on the dashboard page is filtered by spend, a flat line will indicate that your campaign is maxing out its daily spend, meaning that your budget is fully utilized and there may be more opportunities for your campaigns or selected products to receive impressions by increasing your budget. Increasing your budget will deliver more impressions and can lead to more clicks and more attributed sales. Budget pacing too quickly. A daily budget interval will spend more at a faster rate. Ensure your campaign is set to an optimal budget interval. Remember that your budget can be set to a recurring daily, weekly, or monthly interval, or a lifetime interval that does not repeat. Additionally, check your bids. A higher bid in a more competitive auction may cause you to win at a higher bid price, spending through your budget more quickly. And finally, check your budget pacing. If your campaign is set to ASAP pacing, this will cause the campaign to spend through the entire budget amount as quickly as possible. This is a great tool for short-term campaigns during key times, but may cause a lifetime campaign to spend through its budget before the campaign end date. If you have any questions, please contact your Promote IQ representative.